Hey guys, Stephanie here. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Thank you to my new subscribers. Alright, I am two through. Okay, I'm on Twitter, and Eric Garcetti, the Los Angeles mayor, okay? Well, he is on the Twitter feed, right? And he is going to cut off the power supply and the water supply to anybody who has too many people in their home or is defying the rules or has house parties or gatherings, or if you're a non essential business, and remember, they get to choose what's essential and not essential, not the everyday people. They're choosing what's essential and not essential. And if you're a non essential business and you go into your work and try to run it, he will cut off your water and your electricity too. And while this is on the Twitter feed, while Captain Hitler, like, what? You're gonna cut off people's power and water? Doesn't that violate health code policies somewhere? Like, people need running water to go to the bathroom and proper hygiene in the middle of a pandemic? You would think it's so risky to gather in a crowd, but you're willing to cut the water off, which could cause tons of hygienic problems. Not only that, you cut the power off at night, people can hurt themselves. So who's liable? But the funny thing with the Twitter feed is right under his, you know, totalitarian act. Like, God, I'm speechless right now. It's, police find a meth lab in a hotel room rented out by San Francisco for a coronavirus shelter program. I did a video a few months back on this, how the taxpayers paid for homeless people to go to these shelters, right? And then the state was going and buying them weed, liquor, and cigarettes and everything else and bringing it to the homeless people in these hotels with taxpayer money. And they made the employees at the hotels sign waivers that they wouldn't tell anybody in the press or anything like that what was going on. Suspect, right? So you can't let Trump have any kind of secrets. You want to open everything up, even to how many diet cokes he drinks in one day. But you guys are literally taking alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs to homeless people that the taxpayers pay for, putting them in four-star hotels that the taxpayers pay for, making the employees sign a disclosure, okay? And they have a meth lab in it. Oh my God, dude. These are the policies they're coming out with. So at first it was like, we need to be at home for 14 days to flatten the curve. Then it was another 2 weeks. Then it was like 30 days. And got a little more here and more there and more restrictions, more this. Now we're limited on how many things of paper towels and toilet paper we can buy in stores. You have 42% of American jobs lost that aren't coming back. You have constant contradiction on mask, no mask. I mean, you have another state doing a full lockdown. You have a LA saying, if you have too many people in your house, we're going to cut off your electricity and your water. Dude, we all fucked up when we allowed this lockdown for our safety, our health, to go on for as long as it did. We should have stood up a long time ago. We should have stood up a long time ago when people were getting doxxed and we knew it was wrong. We should have been standing up a long time ago when we knew what was wrong and we just looked the other way. Because clearly, they're going to cut off your water and your electricity. They're going to fine you $1,000. They're going to put you in jail. They're going to fine you for not wearing a mask. They're going to tell you what's essential and what's non-essential. And little by little, you're losing more and more and more and more and more. And it's like, wow. So maybe those conspiracies weren't so conspiracy after all. Because if you think about it, are they going to cut off your water and your electricity for not giving your blood when the contact tracers come to your house, or you don't want a vaccine, or you don't comply? You got New York locked down. You got to fill out papers, show your ID. A lot of places you go now, you're being tracked. They can come to your house. Like, how did we get here? We should have started speaking up a long time ago, because people would have never thought it would have gotten here. So imagine how much further it's going to go from here. It's going to get really bad. And I hope everybody, finds inner peace and, just buckle up, dude, because you got Antifa and Black Lives Matter now going all through suburbia, terrorizing neighborhoods. And in this wonderful level of Jumanji, Democrat take over America, Antifa style, if you defend your own home, well, you get slapped with a felony and arrested. And then the media makes you the criminal. And the criminals, the martyrs. Everybody be safe. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Bye.